Bell is taking a lot of heat after celebrating her anniversary with a post on Instagram that many are calling, well, tone deaf. Here's what it says. Here it is. Happy 12th wedding anniversary to the man who once said to me, quote, I would never kill you. A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you, I never would. Okay, comment section was really divided on this. Some people like the other celebrities saying, this is so funny, it's so sweet, and a lot of people saying, this is totally tone deaf. So is the backlash warranted?
It is. It is, but I don't also want to sit here and be a hypocrite. I have a very dark sense of humor, like the type of sense of humor that would make the CRTC clutch their pearls and send this show right into reruns. But I do have the common sense to know where those jokes can be told. And what I'm really baffled by is that Kristen Bell, 45, her husband Dax is 50. These two have been in the industry for over 3 decades, that they did not have the common sense to know that that was a joke for the two of them and not for the world to see. And to make matters worse, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Ooh. So that just kind of really drove it home. So I'm just kind of going, I get it. We all have that weird, dark sense of humor, but where was the common sense? Like, you also have children. Like, I don't understand what they were thinking. And if I were one of their friends, I'm like, just talk to me. What was going on in your head? Why did you think this was gonna land?
The post is still up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
I just checked before the show.
Wow.
But anyway, so she doesn't regret it, I guess?
But she's turned off comments or something like that?
I still read them.
Yeah, she turned off the comments. But
Wow.
Well, I'll be honest, I saw this in real time. I was on the GO train going home, saw it, and then had a little chuckle to myself like I was having a conversation, a private conversation using dark humor with a friend. And then there was a moment where it sort of caught and I was like, oh boy, this might not turn out well. But then there was part of me that thought, she would have known that. She's not dumb.
No.
And she still put it out there, but in a sense, I wasn't upset about her putting it out there. I was like, oh, maybe she has faith that her audience and her friends know that by her saying that, it's not her condoning spousal abuse or domestic violence. People know better than that, right? No one's gonna think that this post is being like she's championing it, but she was wrong. And I think that was her error in trusting humanity.
It's trusting humanity, but
like we all know, right?
I know, but we've seen people get canceled for less.
I know, but then maybe the problem is then that social media commentary, this is like, oh, way to go, Jess, this is a real
you bring
big
up a good
brain
point.
moment, like it's dumb.
Hold on a second, guys, she has 15 million followers on Instagram, and when I looked at the demographics,
so does she have a duty?
They are largely women.
Yeah.
And I just think to myself, we know better, and we are not big Hollywood celebrities.
Aren't we then talking down to women by saying that they don't know better?
I think it's more like if you have been touched by domestic violence and you see a comment like that, all you can see is how upsetting that kind of a comment is.
Here's one of the comments. I was in an abusive marriage for 23 years and I love this post. Well, if you don't want to be triggered, get off the internet.
I don't think it's about triggering.
And I feel the opposite.
It's not, I don't think it's about triggering. It's that, to me, she is missing such a huge point about this, humor or not. The idea of why domestic violence is so wrong to make any kind of joke of publicly is the idea of combining love and violence. This is a post about an anniversary, and you're also saying, I could have killed you. In fact, I have a lot of reasons to kill you, and I haven't. Like, I just think this is the reason why domestic violence, and by the way, we are in the midst of a femicide. There are 140 women and girls every day around the world that are killed at the hands of a partner or a family member. That is one woman or girl every 10 minutes. In the course of this show, do the math. This is not a joke, Kristen. I don't know how you can be that big of a celebrity and be so in tune with all these really great social justice issues and not understand. Don't mix love and violence in an anniversary post. Keep that for your cocktail party.
I know, but here's the deal. Let's not go. This is also a woman who has not hurt anybody. I know this was very stupid, but I also feel like this is a question I ask a lot of adults. Why does everything you do need to be online? Why does every thought you have, everywhere you go, everything you buy, always have to be posted? And this is a prime example of, like, you could have just said this to each other, chuckled, and it could have just moved on.
I think one of my major problems, everything you said was so beautiful, and I hope everyone knows that I agree with everything you just said. I think my problem is with the people who comment. who feel like they have to chime
in
in
that day
on
and
something.
age, though, Jess.
I've never had that impulse to tell someone online that I'm upset with
I hear
you.
what you're saying.
Do you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
do,
Like
I do.
if I get upset by something I read or see on the television, I have conversations around people around me, like the idea of writing to a celebrity and saying, and shaking my finger at them and saying,
But
you should know
Instead of
better.
going to your therapist and trying to talk to
Wait,
them?
do you
Maybe.
think that you don't do that? Because none of us do that because we are on the receiving end of a lot of that hatred. You'll wear an outfit and there'll be 10 million things about it. So maybe that's why we don't do it, because we know how it feels. And maybe the average person who can, like, without a photo, without a name, feels very confident to really
What
take
does
you
it
down.
give them though?
Then she might have.
You know what?
she
That's
didn't
between
know.
them and their therapist.
Yeah.
Listen, and Dax and Kristen have been on the show. We love them. We know that there was no ill intent in this, but I just think that they're both smarter. And they're both smarter than that.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.